We are so back. Back to Cleanfall. This game got an update that seemed pretty significant that I was kind of looking forward to. But some other things were happening, so we're playing it now. I think there's also like a pretty long like open beta test or something like that. And I didn't play during that either. The only thing that I've seen so far is that the screen looks different. So this, I think basically the point of the update is to buff the classes that aren't turrets, because if you just spam turrets and make a massive ship, then it's incredibly powerful. And I've always found that trying to rely on weapons alone is really difficult. But I think that's what I'm gonna try to do today. Whoa. This is also new. Oh. Okay, why does the menu just go away? Okay, well I don't have any currency. So these are items that might show up in future runs in vending machines. Okay. Got these. Do I want any of these in particular? Grappler. Probably not. I'll stick with this. It's that screen. And there's some stuff up here. I just want to remember to just check all these. This is also, it's like items to ban. Okay. So assuming I'm like these, I never find these useful, so I can just get rid of this. If I'm not, I could get rid of drones. I think drones still end up being a little bit useful at least. So like get rid of these two. Why is it -1? I can't get rid of either of these. Yeah, I don't. Why? I guess I actually would want to get rid of these. I don't know what this is. Okay. That's just unlocks. Okay, so let's go and start a run. Yeah, okay. Then we go, does this look different? Probably not. So yeah, I'll just try to get a lot of energy, get a lot of weapon damage. I'm not entirely sure if I don't know what's changed. Like, can you rely on weapons entirely for defense? Maybe it's like, oh yeah, you should probably still use turrets for like the big waves of enemies, but otherwise you can, you know, get by. We'll just have to find out. Also, it has just been a while since I've played, so I need to get used to things again. Yeah, I don't want to read that. What is this item that I have? Sell item. Like at the end of a run, if I have a bunch of extra stuff, I can just throw it away. I mean, in like, if I have a very specialized like plan, like strategy that I want to go for, then you know, there's some items that I don't care about at all. Do I still pick up turrets though? I don't know. I'll probably end up with some turrets just naturally. Friendly spider? I'm good. Oh, that sound effect didn't work. I guess maybe chest drops are unaffected because I still got one of those drones. Maybe I should try some other weapons. I forget what weapon this is. Swarm worm gun, like maybe that's actually kind of good. Yo, calm down. These friendly spiders are kind of funny. Okay, these give you energy. Oh, something else. These are just separate inventory slots for your resources. Because you're always gonna have these. So that's neat. More inventory space, effectively. Which, as more items are added to the game, that actually is quite nice. I'm also still collecting consumable weapons because I like using them. They're really good for burst damage. So you might as well pick them up, right? It's nice. It's a nice balance to kind of use a little bit of all of the classes. Max energy, I guess. I don't know if I actually killed them. Do I have any, like... Okay, I have a little bit of extra damage. Here's this guy. Closest to the edge. So this one would be good. Or no, this wouldn't. That's Terra's attack speed. This one is what I want. I just get free energy recharge for structures that I'm not using. So hold on, let me try on like a harder material when I find one. I'll test that out. I've not gotten any turrets at all without having to buy them. I could pretty easily buy some. These spiders are very funny. So for this this green stuff, I kind of see it. Bye everyone. Like here's another weapon. I'm gonna buy a few of these turrets. I'm looking at my resources. I'm expecting to see them up there where they usually are, and I don't see them. Like, oh, where's all my stuff? I see. So collecting items like that. I guess. Oh. Spiders are permanent. So I just have a spider now? Also, I realized if I have an item that I don't like, I can sell it. Or at least. They last forever. Goodness. Okay, that's kind of neat, I guess. Just kind of fill an area up with projectiles. This actually seems like quite a powerful weapon. Oh, I see. Okay, they don't block the terrain anymore. I think they used to just be indestructible. These recycle turrets I'm a fan of. Because you can hold on to them for a long time and reuse them without building a ship. Or one of these turrets. Just if I want to. Actually, I think one of those alone is just enough to defend the first night. And there's two of them here, so I'm probably gonna stick around this place. Actually, let me just swap that like this. This one also provides light. I guess that's handy. There's no flashlight on my weapon. I thought that was part of this class. No, I do have it. No, it's part of the repulsor thing. Not the weapons that I have. I think that's a change. Oh, the spiders get stuck on stuff. That's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, and you can wait. Did it attach? They're stuck. What the heck? My spider's stuck to my turret. This is a pretty safe location to be. I think that was also showing. It tells you where it connects to. That's super nice. You just attach to enemies. All of that fiber is very nice. I like how destroy your structures, it just deals like 1 trillion damage. Oh, that's a bit of an exaggeration. It's probably like 1 million. Walls got changed a lot. Well, all these changes to turrets that I'm not using. Plant thruster. I banned you. Oh, I can't destroy that with the turrets. I got used to doing that. Upgrade. Energy charge or attack speed. So there's other ways I can get energy charge, but there's not really any other ways for me to increase attack speed, so I think that's the option there. Hi. It's funny how long these projectiles last. Just fill up the screen of them. I probably should get some turrets. Some minimum amounts. Got him up. The spider. Who knows what that spider is? It's a bit strange that they can get stuck on terrain. I guess you really need to pay attention to that if you want to keep them around for a while. What was that? Something just popped up. Is that the Pathfinder? I see. You just move turrets naturally. Get back! I like doing that. Like, if I'm gonna use the melee drones, I'm gonna spam a ton of them. The energy sword. Okay, I would like to start dealing more damage. Energy sword. Do I want to use that? I'm gonna stick to ranged weapons. Look, I would like permanent damage. I guess weapon attack speed does increase DPS, but still uses more energy. Doing pretty good on health too. What was that? Is it the smart gun? I think it's an item that I should use if I am exclusively focusing on weapons. Okay, I can already tell the difference in attack speed. Oh wow, the energy sink. Is that different? I thought that was the weapon that like works passively. crunch. Yeah, I'm using so much energy from this attack speed. I'm sure that's a lot of features. Yeah. It's like if I try to fight this guy, it does no damage at all. Wait, but hold on. I can pick this up and then sell it. I have a reason to pick up items that aren't useful. That's kind of nice. It was never automatic. That must be a different weapon then. I guess it's smart because it's homing. Oh, yes, the area where there's absolutely no items at all. Except these dragons stuck in rock. Is it night? Okay, do I want to defend or do I want to just get out of here? I can try setting up a defense. Like right here. Might be a good spot. As for turrets, I'm a little bit lacking. Now, enemies are gonna come through the walls, and they're gonna, like, the turrets are not gonna have much time to react. I feel like these turrets are way more stable. They're actually, like, rigid, instead of, like, falling over the place. Thank you for selling items. A meta currency for unlocking new stuff. It's funny that it's called meta currency because that's like the generic name for the concept. Usually games have some sort of, you know, name for the currency that is used for those kind of upgrades. Oh, this weapon has much recoil. Can I still eat monster fiber to... I guess I can't. That's the thing, you could just eat monster fiber to get energy. And it was like kind of a good source of it, too. Oh, did that vending machine fall over? Wait, that can happen. These guys have a ton of health. Oh, okay. But they drop more of these reload cells, that's nice. Bro, turrets. Ching. Put in that chest already. So this battery gun can dig through this stuff, which is really nice. And use all of my energy at the same time. More attack speed. I don't want more attack speed. Max energy. Yes. I don't know, like I don't want to spend all my fiber just re-rolling for damage, but that's kind of what I was banking on, getting that I get a lot of damage. I think I was able to get like up to like 300 or 400% damage or something like that in previous runs. Looking for the other blue thing. There's also like just a vending machine that just straight up just gives you damage. I might just like save up for that, but that's like further into the game. Oh, that does damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, the shield. Like, well, I can't get out of range. I guess I'll just hide behind this rock. It worked. Pulse turrets. I guess I'll use that. Or these. Kill the eyes? Or why though? Room full of butterflies? Okay, so we're probably about to head out now. Shop. I think the shop is never very good, but I feel like I need to check it anyway because it's like one of the landmarks. Plus, only 15. I wonder if it sells like a whole stack at once. It could show me how much, like, if I wanted to sell these. Okay, that's definitely very worthwhile. That might be how you farm this courtesy. Just collect a bunch of bullet rocks and sell that. That was so much. Yes, weapon knockback. That's what I'm looking for. I can't actually afford for energy charge. Yes. Now I'm out of monster fiber. Saw drone. These don't really deal that much damage unless they start bouncing around. And then they hit multiple times. There's the bottom. That's a lot of particles. Yeah, more of these. I like to see. Yeah, do you want to back off? Damn. Yeah, my damage isn't actually very good. Maybe I should use this as like a emergency, like, high DPS weapon. It also does a ton of knockback. So I can kind of just shoot and just kind of keep myself safe. It's probably not as good as AoE. That little pop-up is kind of distracting sometimes, but I'll get used to it. I gotta get out of here. I also can't see anything. This guy is in the way. I love that this is an option to stay super late and then just run away at the very end. Not an option that you have in a later area, though. Excuse me. I think something else that I noticed is that there are chests in this area, but they don't spawn in the middle. You have to go far to the left or right. Can you leave? I guess I'll just go. And let me try this weapon, because I think I want it to be more like instant. These guys drop a lot of, actually maybe this is the better weapon. These guys drop a lot of fiber. Or maybe they only drop a single one. And now I don't like dealing with these guys. Okay, why is this place awful? I mean, I kind of knew it was awful already, but... Does this weapon go through walls? Yes. That's really, really powerful here. Okay, if these guys keep spawning, I like this area a lot less. Oh, they don't go through walls. Well, they can go through walls, but they can't target enemies in walls. Just run away. They're kind of slow, so you can just escape. Guys aren't dropping anything. More items, please. A bit low on fiber. That's better. That's more like what I'm expecting. Is that a life? Sometimes it gives you life, and it like it's hard to tell. Like, oh, what was that? There's like a fancy particle effect, and Time to leave. Oh, wait, they're already dead? Did you do that much damage? Kind of fun to just like fill up an area with these projectiles. Just let them do their thing the moment the enemy comes out. This is enough turrets. No fiber from any of that. It's a bit rough. Kind of reminds me of a Crystal Storm in Terraria. Although it's not, that's not a homing weapon, but it's like a similar like projectile spam. I guess it's pretty strong. A little bit of extra damage would be nice, but and you can get damage upgrades from those little upgrade things, right? Like I'm just getting unlucky with that. I still only have 130% extra weapon damage. Or I guess just that is my weapon damage, it's not extra. Oh, they are different. Can you connect? Why did I guess I should have looked at the lines, but... Is that like, is that connected? I assume it is. Just want to put some more support down there, but it's a little bit jank. It's more versatile, like with fewer walls you can put down more. Like this would have required quite a few more wall items compared to before. Polybridge experience. I've played Polybridge. Psycho turrets. Put them like up. I like to put the bolt turrets like up at the top just to be like a barrier. Sacrificial shield. Oh my goodness. Wait. Where did that come from? I guess I've increased the difficulty quite a bit, huh? I was not ready for that. Ceiling. Can I still like sit at the top of this? Well, I can't see what's going on down there, so I don't know. I think they're still breaking stuff. Where'd all my turrets go? Did I put down some over here too? I guess I've kind of not been buffing my turrets at all. Excuse me. Nice. The damage you like to see. This is probably a bit overbuilt. I was a bit worried that they were going to break through this section a lot faster. Are they dead? No. I mean, the hope is that I upgrade my weapons a bit more. I don't need to use more turrets than this. And this weapon is pretty good if I had the energy to sustain it. I mean, it's like decent energy regen, but the whole thing is toppling. This is the end, roughly. This is a big guy that showed up. Can I kill him now? Because I think they were just straight up invincible before. And they still are, okay. I was just thinking, I like the idea of a game that has a really difficult area that's accessible really early. So that either you have to backtrack or utilize some sort of strategy or just game knowledge to make it there early, even though you're like unprepared. Like entering this area and like immediately get the feeling like I should not be here. This is like way too difficult. But if you're like prepared and you're really good at the game, then it's like, well, let's just go to the good area right away, you know? Cog mind. Yeah. I'm sure that is in there. Like, what if that guy that shows up, you could actually kill them, but he's like really difficult. Like, you really need to spend like all of your turrets and like prepare a whole lot just to fight this one boss. And then it's like you get, I don't know what you would get for that. So these look the same. I mean, more damage, right? What is this? Oh. Why is it like one of these though? Purifiers. Tutorial. Here's in like here? Or here's in here? Okay. Just shows you what it does right away. Is the hold on. Inventory pause. Alt attack? Is that new? And it's always just your mining. I guess that is what it is. Okay, no. I was wondering because quick attack, like hotkey to like throw a consumable, it defaults to these delay darts, which are not a very good option for a quick response, you know. I don't think I want any of these. More of this. Did you scare him away with that? It's very satisfying. All the projectiles homing in. What is this effect going on here? Is this terrain more brittle? See how it's like kind of falling apart outside of the radius that I'm immediately mining? Is that a new item? Fungus worm. I assume that's a summon. I'm not sure what to call those yet. A billion chests. I'm mixing up my options here. Okay, I can't target that guy because he's not an enemy. Even though I'm using a homing weapon. Damage. No. At least I can reroll. Permanent weapon damage. Thank you. I don't really care about how much damage or whatever. Yeah, like this is not like a smooth tunnel. Duplication the character stat. I may be aware of that already. This is just 2 lives for free. It's kind of crazy. Oh, what was that? Oh, I used the energy thing I didn't need to. This fungus grabber, 300. Take that. I assume everything in this section is more valuable. That makes sense. Permanent weapon damage. Okay, so how do I want to defend? I forgot to use repulse turrets. That was like what I was going to do. It's gonna cost a lot of energy though. Actually, I don't really have backup energy. Do I have any of those? I have 7 reload cells. Oh, it's a percentage of your max energy. So if you have a lot of these, which I kind of do, maybe more max energy is kind of better. Probably not, because it's a limited supply. If you actually want to use a lot of weapons, maybe don't rely on that. I actually don't have any turrets, so I'm just relying on my weapon. But I did just buff its damage a whole lot. Actually, I should use the bouncing weapon if I'm going to stick around in this one little room. Oh, did I just break that? Balloon music? Oh, the recoil. At the end of the wave, yes. I'm not really used to seeing like some of these things as physics objects on the floor. Like chests, just like laying around. Oh, I would like that fiber that you have. Some ore. Yo, dude. What's up? What's your deal? Jumped into that. Yeah, they're a little bit scary. Not a huge fan of lasers like going everywhere. I should have brought my recycle turrets. That's kind of a mistake. These things. I need to find one of these things and I should build around it next time. Or maybe for the like defense sections, maybe I should use that wall upgrade that gives you energy passively. And then just like spam a bunch of those and I can still use my weapon as my main source of damage. It's raining ore. The thing is kind of short range. It's homing, but it's short range, so you have to like still get close enough. What is that? Oh, it's one of my projectiles that's just bouncing in a tiny room. So what is your deal? Oh, you're made of ore. That's your deal. I'm pretty sure I want a lot of ore for one of the next sections. I can actually destroy these turrets in a safe place. This is a really good weapon. It is just energy expensive though. Which means maybe buying some of these generators. I think this is a generator. Laser minigun. Escape plan, no. Kind of looks similar, but it's not the same. Yeah, these vending machines. Oh, also the lag. Goodness, this game does not have very good performance for me. I guess knockback might be kind of good if I'm using a really like rapid fire attack or weapon. Look, I know what the laser minigun is. Unless it got buffed, it's like kind of low damage. It's mostly just really high fire rate. So it just eat up all my energy. Although it's kind of similar to the weapon that I'm already using. What a dilemma. I guess it's cheaper. Only for 5%. I don't want like a billion escape plans. Also, I still don't know what these, like, this drill looking thing does. I think it explodes at some points, but... Oh boy, I might just want to get out of here. Is that another upgrade? It is. Oh, but I can't get rid of this stuff easily. I'm probably not going to use another... Oh, I only have one purifier left. Do I want to try to escape for the next wave? I feel like the next wave is inevitable at this point. Unless they sprints to the end. So I'm probably going to just want to hold on to that. It's really hard to get rid of this stuff. Yep. I can upgrade while I'm dead. That's cool. No. You know, for all the features that lets you, like, have an easier time, like, building a certain strategy, these are still just reroll. Reroll a whole bunch. What if these destroying these nests? Oh, I guess they're nests. They are just less enemies. Get rid of them. And a billion items. Can't carry this. I don't really like that item, so I'm gonna sell it. Ooh, I love frames. Who needs frames in their video game anyways? Maybe I should buy some of these turrets. Here, there, or no, melee drones. I don't really like melee drones. You real quick. For no weapon damage. Okay, you can finally attach turrets to your purifier. Oh yeah, I want that turret. This is still by weapon stats instead of turret stats. Well, that's great. It's fun. It's kind of funny that even if you spec towards weapon damage, this turret is still like one of the best options because it just increases. It scales with your weapon damage a whole lot, and it has really good range and reliability. That just dropped a billion. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. I like all the counterplay that I had there. I mean, I guess it seems to be working. Except for when the fungus shows up. Okay. We're doing great. I'm thinking about how do I get out of here. This area looks really cool. Inventory full. You know what? It's not really worth it. Look, I've just gotten used to... Just get used to the low frame rate, you know? That's how it's been for a long time. my consumable damage kind of sucks. I do have some desire to max out consumable damage and just like throw nukes at people. Sounds kind of fun. Like stockpile landmines, or I think actually a nuke is just an item that's in the game. I know it used to be a thing. I don't know if it is now a thing still, because I haven't seen it in a while. Actually, I don't think I've ever used it. Let's jump right into that. Try to surround as many waves as possible. That was the thing for the first area too. In an area where the waves scale in difficulty, like, yeah, let's see how long it can last. And actually, I kind of want to try that, but I knew it'd take forever. Because I know how strong some of your like bases can get. Max out on like turret damage and turret range. And you just kind of keep adding and adding turrets to your base until it's like just completely unstoppable. And I guess maybe we'll see how the waves scale. At that kind of level. Because like I don't think this was during a stream, but the strongest ship that I've built was strong enough to last in the final area. Or so like I could be in the final area of the game and no enemy would even show up on the screen. Oh, I almost got hit by that. But look at all the stuff that I get. Oh, death incoming. Hold on. Let me try something. Maybe that helps with the lag a little bit. Oh shoot! Wait, am I just dead? Oh, the barrier. Okay. I was just a little bit too slow. I should have noticed. Also, wasn't there a timer? There was like a countdown for when the wave is gonna happen. I don't think that happened here, unless I'm just blind and I didn't see it. Well, shoot. Oh, -1 turret already? I have some flame turrets, yeah. Were these things giving me energy? I did not know that. Hey, ship, do you want to, like, not fall? Oh, well, okay, now everything is going to be destroyed, because that enemy is, like, completely broken. I guess I'll just float on the air. Yeah, that'll be my strategy. Oh, it's 30% higher every time. Oops, me when I'm blind. It's still going? Okay, the music looped, or it was starting to loop, but I'm hearing noises of a very large monster, but I don't know where they are. One flame turret has survived. Yeah, Cleanfall is going to be receiving more and more updates. Okay, I don't really know strategy here. I'm just gonna do what I've done before, which is this. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. Okay. Really? Got it. So I don't really have a way to go forward. Do these work? Okay, so like, how do you get past this? Oh, hi. Okay, I guess I go back up and look for turrets or something. I guess I'm not a fan of that change. I've never really understood, like, what is the intended way of getting past that? Because, like, purifiers can't move. Oh, but it's already the next wave. Like, I don't have any options here. Just don't collect any items. I don't think the timer will progress. I think there's a vending machine, like, up here. No, none of these are what I'm looking for. Was it in here? Yep. Okay. I think the fungus cleanser is the only item that will actually work. Well, I wanted that. Oh, okay. Never mind then. This whole area's just been destroyed. Okay, well, if this doesn't work, then I don't have an answer to this area. I can just move it around. Oh. Like, is this the way you're supposed to do this? I guess, if this is the only item that actually works. You have to build a ship or something, or just like do this. That's a very cool effect, the way that the terrain falls apart like that. Digging straight down. A new biome. You have to unlock biomes. The developer of this game seems terrified of people being overwhelmed. That they're gonna get scared away by too much content and too much complexity. Like you can't introduce too much stuff right at the beginning. I guess there's already a lot of stuff going on when you start the game. Okay, so here's the funny thing. Oh, I should probably just get the energy shield if I have an energy build. I can buy extra lives too, probably nice, but I can also buy damage, right? I'll buy two. Well, I mean, the shield like takes so many hits. So now we have 520% weapon damage. This is still a mystery. The brain in a tube. Thrusters. Thank you very much for the damn. Okay, I do a ton of damage. Each of those is 50. 50 per projectile. Can I like solo this nest here? Because these are pretty dangerous little areas. Oh, absolutely. Well, I don't know. There's quite a lot of them. It's like popcorn in there. See, okay, please let these guys be targeted. Turrets don't shoot at them, homing weapons don't shoot at them, and they just steal all of your ore. You just have to sit there and like, well. Anyway, we already have 60 ore. And this essence is energy regen, yeah? What kind of crazy noise is going on over there? Was it one of those big like floating ships? Yeah, it is. I do so much damage. They have a lot of health though. Quite tanky. use some of my extra energy. Yo, do you want to die like any time? Thank you. You get a lot of essence for that though, so super worth it. So if I shoot you, okay, I guess this weapon, I just need to reserve this weapon for, and now that they're aggroed, I can hit homes in on them. Oh, this bar has gone up a lot. But I should probably put this, do it like this. Energy recharge. Oh, okay. That is a little bit risky to go for. I don't even know if they drop anything. It's just to clear them out of the way so I can pick up ore. So I'm actually noticing this bar go up. Usually it just stays at the bottom the entire time. By the way, I do enjoy the shipbuilding in this area, but I think I equally enjoy, or maybe even more so, I enjoy the navigation without a ship. Oh, yep. No, I don't get any of that ore. Thank you. Something about like jumping around these like floating islands with like jumping off of like the rocks that are floating around. And like these guys, you can jump on these enemies if you don't aggro them. Oh, more stuff up there. I don't actually know what happens when this bar fills up, because it has not made sense to me ever. Oh, I didn't get any of that ore. That's great. I think it goes up when I collect ore. Yes. Does it make sense? Because this is also like one of those mechanics where I don't know how to feel about it entirely. Where like the time is kind of based more on your progress instead of actual time passing. Damn it. I might just be. So if you collect a lot of resources, you will progress time faster than someone who doesn't. So technically playing faster is not as advantageous as you think. I think it is still advantageous. So like playing faster and collecting more resources is still like better to do, but you know, you're not like, you know, cheating the system as much as you think you are. It's like maybe there needs to be mechanics like that. I'm not sure. Like turrets. So like, is there gonna be a wave of enemies? Look, and like this little like balloon thing just like attached to that rock and now it's floating away. Just stuff like that just happens in this environment. Oh, that's the machine that I destroyed. Okay, we can go down. What if I collect enough ore to progress? I'm kind of curious what will happen. Slightly terrifying. See, and if you shoot them, oh, I left all that ore. Okay. Even if you do shoot them, once they're like locked in on stealing your ore, they don't aggro, so your homing weapon becomes ineffective. Isn't that fun? And also not just homing weapons, but also just turrets. So if I had a bunch of turrets, they would also ignore these enemies. Just a little bit more ore. Oh, I guess it resets. All right. Oh. Those enemies are really scary. I have a really strong weapon, so I don't know if I should be scared of them. Tester factory, don't care. What is this demonic looking thing? Robotic larva? Cool. No weapons. This looks very cool. I think it also looks cool. Not really collecting any more items though. Yeah, maybe we're done collecting ore. Two minutes. This is where I get rid of these. Turret bouncer. Rift gun. So I think rift gun is like the go-to weapon, because junk cannon is just like really awkward to use. You can pick up these bloom turrets. Oh, are they still rigid objects? That's annoying. I guess you need to like spend some time collecting these because of the time limits. Man, I wish I had even more weapon damage. That would just make it all this way better. Well, I feel like last time I used the rift gun, it was like really disappointing. I can buy both of these, so I will. Still very energy intensive to shoot this. I mean, I only have 18 essences, so. Can I shoot you through walls? No, of course not. So this guy still sucks. Hopefully they get swarmed the moment they come out of the ground. 180 damage. Oh, you can control the projectile speed. That's actually really useful for a weapon like this. Just stack them all up, have them follow you. Hi. Is that guy aggressive? They're looking at me. The countdown, like, nothing happened. Like, a few guys showed up. How scary. Oops. My keybinds are not consistent. Oh, you have hella defense. Or I guess he had like a shield up or something. Okay, well, still not much happens in there. So last time I did a run like this, I got immediately destroyed by this area. Yeah, it's still bugged. You can just buy even more. Okay, is there anything going on over here? No, absolutely nothing. I got it. All right, time to die, I guess. I don't know if I want to use the Rift gun. So I can't sustain. I can't shoot continuously with that. I can almost shoot continuously with this. Almost. And with 3 energy refills, that's probably enough for this whole area. I'm just gonna refill the full. And then... yeah, just hope it works. Yeah, I can one-shot those guys. What about the big guys, though? Oh, bonk. Oh, getting hit also costs energy. This area is so ridiculous. Maybe. Wait, can I sell my items? I was gonna sell all my my whole inventory, but then I got here too fast. All right, that was totally. I don't know if did they nerf that area. That felt like it wasn't that bad, or maybe I was actually that strong. I'm not sure. Or maybe because I was using a different weapon. The smart gun just lasted me the whole game, even though I got it in the first area. This is the ban area. It's down here, I think. Here it is. Okay, so I can unlock a lot of stuff. Man, I wish, actually, that's kind of weird. I could, if I had just stopped, a little bit earlier, I could have sold, my whole inventory for a ton of meta currency. And I was prioritizing actually making it to the end. I didn't want to, stall for too long and then end up getting caught up by a bunch of enemies. But, I had so many consumables I could have sold. That's a bit unfortunate, whatever. I guess I'll just do another run and I can do it then. We have time, yeah. Here's the thing. By unlocking more stuff, that's clogging up more Like, I might find more items that are bad. Like, I don't know if I'd spend currency on more reload cells. Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream. I guess I'll just get everything. I mean, are new things gonna show up now? Nuke. I was just talking about the nuke earlier. Is that everything for now? Damn, I guess I'm just rich. This thing. So I do get another band. Okay, so you get more as you collect more items. So these were all common things that I unlocked. That's why it was -1 at first. I wonder if the needle gun is better. So robotic target would probably get rid of that. No. Alright, here we go again. Do I want to try? Well, okay, I'm still using weapons, I think. All of the like summoning stuff looks cool, but I usually am not a fan of that kind of playstyle in any game. It's kind of irrational in a way. I don't know. I don't like when I don't have control over what I'm attacking. And like, I guess in most cases, just attack everything, yeah. So it doesn't matter if your summons are doing it for you. I don't know. Swarm worm gun, like, is that a good one to try out? Considering number of centipedes, that's called pipe yard. Defense drone factory, like, I don't think I want that. I think my favorite kind of summons are the ones where it's like, they shoot when you shoot at the target that you're targeting. Which is very rare in most games, I find. And in that case, it's not really a summon, it's just more like a damage upgrade in a different form, you know? I guess maybe there could be some interesting builds, like, what if it shoots when you shoot, but it doesn't shoot the same projectile, so if you max out your fire rates, it will shoot more without like, having a damage penalty from that kind of build. Damn, I hate when I get motivation to do game developments. I gotta look for the new area. See, now these vending machines are just giving me the items that I don't want. How much does this cost? Okay, so this is kind of a new form of like eating the monster fiber for energy. Well, I don't know if you're eating it, like maybe just like a battery. Hey, so ore is a real thing. I've made a game before. Depends on what your definition of a game is. I've made a lot of games in various states of incomplete. And I don't think any individual game could be called playable. Unless your definition of playable is like a single screen, like arcade game. In which case, maybe I've made like 2 of those. Is this item? I can't afford it, and it's like the cheapest item in the game. I'll try this out. While I'm firing a weapon or charging this, I assume. The new I. 6 damage? Does it do 6 damage? That's a very low number. I guess it does scale. Could I get multiple? Wait, we might just have a build here. Well, it's the same problem of like, it just costs more energy. I have to look at how much energy it costs to shoot. Not much, like it's barely noticeable. These are all bad. I don't like this one. This one is just annoying to deal with. Even though it's pretty good. Oh, I can't not pick an option. That's fun. I guess I'll take this one. I feel like this does so little damage, it's not worth the inventory space. Maybe for like safety, like the knockback of like pushing enemies away kind of like helps take less damage instead of actually just killing enemies. There's something over there I want to pick up. Some turrets. And an upgrade, wow. Oh, they don't collide, wait. No, they still collide with you. Maybe if you're standing, I think for a second maybe I wasn't colliding with them. But like the way they plug up the tunnels, that's the most annoying part. Wow, now you're giving me the upgrades that I want. Where was that last run? I guess I might want the energy charge more. Oh. Maybe I should utilize these weapons on purpose. Get out of my way. Kind of sound like a fun idea to stack the pocket pistols. Just have like 5 of them. I'll try not to assume that it's bad. See, recharge. I could spam the little turrets. I think I'm good. I'll take the I can't afford this. I can come back later, yeah. More orbs. Oh wow. The game is nice for once. See, now the problem is this weapon kind of sucks still, so a new weapon would be nice. I'd like to use... I like to use a different weapon than the smart gun. It's like, here's a weapon. You use this weapon. We're giving you so many. Oh, hey, a turret. I could probably survive without putting down any turrets at all. Any more items? There's another turret here. Ooh, increasing the difficulty. I can't afford it. Little strategy you can do here. This should probably survive the next night as well. Can I move these around? I can't. It's funny. And you guys don't drop any ore, so I still can't afford that. Like half of that ore just monster fiber just despawned as I was trying to collect it. He's so tiny. The tiniest little guy. He's barely visible. Kind of bullied them, yeah. Kill the child. Oh yeah, you know, I didn't really want to open that chest or anything. Didn't put that in a very good spot. Yeah, I'll pick that up later. I'm not used to seeing these nests get destroyed, like, or the chest is falling over. Friendly spider. I don't actually think I need any more currency. Unless there actually is more stuff to unlock, then I'm kind of surprised at how easy it was to get everything. Like, if I actually sold more items, then I would have had, like several more thousand meta currency. is going on up here. I don't really have a way to deal with that. An egg? Maybe? Yeah, that actually works. Now this, now I don't have a way to deal with this. This chest will have a landmine in it and I'll blow it up. Or I can take this needle gun and I surely won't be disappointed by this weapon. Oh my goodness. Well, this looks like it would be effective. It's not piercing. It's horribly inaccurate. That seems to be the point. It's actually pretty good on energy usage. Yeah, okay, let's use this. It doesn't seem awful. I kind of want to see what this weapon looks like with like quite so much attack speed. That sounds fun. Okay, I always underestimate the health of those things. Like any destructible part of the environment. Okay. Sorry for using the close range weapon at close range. Only 15 for that? Oh, it sucks. I need knockback or something. Recycle. Oh, I have tons of recycle cards. Wait, do I attach to the ground, perhaps? Would you like to attach to the ground, perhaps? Thank you. Oh, why did that get destroyed immediately? Did I destroy it the moment it spawned? This is a funny concept for a weapon. Yeah, this is holding up. Just need more fire rate? Yeah, that'll fix all the problems. Sounds like birds chirping. Yep. Right, pick these up. Yeah, that is dealing 1,000,000 damage to them. Hi. Does not destroy the ground, which is actually a nice thing. I appreciate that. Tearing up the world around me as I shoot like a little fly on the wall. I don't trust this weapon is going to be very effective against these guys. That's kind of obvious though. They're a very long range enemy, so. Okay, I will like miss all of my shots though. Thank you for that. Okay, what do I have? One of these. Why are they getting destroyed immediately? Actually, I'm kind of curious now. Can this weapon last throughout the whole game? I feel like the damage is a little bit too low. Maybe it's a little too inaccurate for some of the stronger enemies. But you know, maybe if I get another like 100 or whatever. 500% extra damage attack speed. 5% for that much more ore. And oh, okay. Damn, these enemies are hard countering me. They are not. They're like very strong against this weapon. So I'm taking damage from them like every time. Actually, I kind of realized now, fire rate is probably more valuable than I'm thinking it is, because it's pretty easy to get hundreds of percentage like damage. It's easy to get like 500 or more like extra attack damage, weapon damage. But it's hard to get like that much attack speed, and your DPS is your attack speed times damage. So you want to balance this out and increase. Since you can easily increase your damage, you want to be able to increase your fire rates whenever possible. Yeah, I think some of the attacks are just missing straight up, even at close range. I should look over there. You can create little platforms midair. Oh, I would like that. Okay, they took a bit longer to kill than I thought. Oh, it interrupts my shooting. If I'm just holding down the attack button and I throw a consumable, then it cancels the attack and I have to press the button again. It's like not the biggest thing in the world, but it's something I need to get used to. I wall jumped when I didn't want to. Or maybe I'm just like thinking they have less health than they actually do. They're quite tanky. I've not found a new biome yet. That's one of the things I'm looking for. For the small enemies, it's not very good. Wow, it's a mess up there. Nintendo Switch sound effect when you activate those. Hello? There's kind of an eyeball in the way. No, that's just the shop. I'm kind of rich right now, actually. It's like a basic generator. That's actually kind of expensive. Actually, I'm not gonna get that. I'll get this instead. More difficulty, yippee. Ah, shoot, I gotta get out of here. Well, I guess I didn't find it. Maybe if it's at the very bottom, I'll take note of that for next run. Is this a stupid thing to do? Maybe. It's an extra life if I get that, but... Alright. I have so many resources, I should probably buy... Okay, it's down here. They down one hit. These guys don't. Sub perk. Why would I get this in a weird nest looking thing? Oh, that's interesting. You mine radius. This is a way to convert turrets into energy regen. Actually, this seems really broken with the when you combine 3 gun turrets together. Because that's the turret that scales with your weapon damage. So you build a bunch of those, get a bunch of energy regen to use with your weapon, and then high weapon damage buffs both the turret and your weapon with high energy now. So I guess I'll get this one. Oops. It's a bit hard to move around when enemies are being spawned in everywhere. I get more. Well, none of these are really good. 3 times longer is a big increase, so sure. I'll use that to dig. I'll take this one. Oh, wow. I have to unequip my weapon to jump, so it's hard to navigate. This is some Treya Otherworld music. Mining a block restores energy. Okay. Okay. I can't take this train. I probably should have tried that earlier, but okay, so this is a very dangerous area, but you get a lot of buffs for it. And it looks crazy. Oh, reload cells. I have a lot of those. And they do... Okay, this one makes sense. I feel like there's this synergy here where mining more blocks gives me more energy, but I don't know how much I'm going to be utilizing that in the middle of combat. That's like more of an exploration buff. This is a larger area than I thought it was. I'm very glad I have a appropriate weapon for this. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I die here. Surely if I just keep shooting, I'll be safe. I probably should have just left, honestly. Like, oh wow, all these buffs. Time to go to the main area and... Okay, but it's good to know, like, where that place is. And I kind of want to try that weapon more, like buff it with the late game stuff. And also, I'm actually glad that there is a new biome there, because that was previously a part of the world that was very empty. There was just like, you just fall for like 20 seconds and then and that's it, you know. Is it on the map? Well, I'm past the map now. Never mind. I should check that earlier. I can't tell. I think what's actually happening is if you mine the air next to a block, then it always destroys the block. Whereas if you mine the material directly, then it's like, oh, this is a hard material, time to like reduce your mining effectiveness, you know? So when you're mining through hard materials, you can't just mine them directly. It's better to like miss them a little bit. See, now I feel like max energy is actually valuable enough where I don't want this, but also 60 is really high. I'll take this one because it's some upgrades like that are a little bit strange. It's like this buffs your energy and it nerfs your energy. Well, okay. I would rather buff both of them actually. I don't think these are very good. I'm gonna say that there. And maybe there's a point where you have like 10 max energy, but your energy regen is so high that it fills up instantly, so you can always continuously shoot, right? I guess, yeah. If you get to the point where your energy regen is high enough to sustain your weapon constantly, then you don't need any energy capacity at all. Banning items from vending machines does not stop chests from filling up your inventory with random stuff. Oh yeah, more melee drones. Exactly what I want. Well, okay. It depends on the kind of game. If enemies have high burst damage, then you do want max HP. Because that's basically what is the highest burst of damage that you can survive without dying instantly. But if it's the kind of game where you slowly take damage against every encounter, like it's always chip damage that's killing you, then yeah, regen like that is really good. There's the strategy that I kind of came up with forever ago. It's to maximize your defense and energy or health regen, but don't care about max health. So even though your max health is really low, your defense means that you don't take as much damage. And since you have such low health, you can heal it up really quickly. So it basically means that, relatively speaking, your regen is more effective. Because if you max out your max health, or if you increase your max health and regen a lot, then it's like, well, now it just takes longer for your health to regen, you know? Also, if there's ever anything that affects your max health, or like a percentage of your max health, like a stats effect maybe, then that's still going to be just as dangerous regardless of your max health, obviously. I was like Noita. Also, in Noita, it's like, yeah, you have ways to heal a portion, like a percentage of your health, so you basically become invincible at a certain point. It's like a handful of status effects that can even affect you at all. Or insta-kills, obviously, so that becomes the only thing that's ever dangerous. Can you avoid the insta-kills? I guess I would like to find a weapon other than the starting one. I think I can just fly if I want to. I think I'm wondering, why do the small enemies have just as much health as the big ones? Nope. Nope. I don't know. I don't think I care. Okay, now just re-rolling forever. Weapon attack speed, sure. Okay, let's just fall all the way to the bottom of the world. And that's kind of our goal, but I like to do it intentionally. I forget my ability to crit crits. You should be able to tame them. I mean, you can like create your own frogs if you want. The handy turrets. So you still can't destroy this nest. And they still don't drop anything. Hmm. So much recoil from throwing those. Maybe lights are the meta for movements. Actually, this ability is so powerful. You can always just, whenever you want, just create like 15, or how many trips this? Like 10 or so just turrets whenever you want. Maybe they're kind of short range, but they work. Just free damage, really. Well, I don't think it's carrying you through the game regardless. Unless you just skip all the content, or the combats, of course. I guess if you found a way to skip all the content, yeah, any weapon would work. It'd be kind of cool if you could, like, anger the spiders. Oh no. And then, like, they would drop, like, some fiber or something. I guess they're just naturally friendly, so you can't. They won't fight you. So many chests here. More items that I don't want. Fire rates would be nice, actually. Open attack speed. Thank you. There's no caves here. There's a drill. Actually pretty good if you want to, like, just, like, skip an area. You can just dig through it with the drill. It's fast enough it can outrun most enemies. Can we stop getting these? This would take forever. You guys have a ton of health. Oh, wow. Kinda close. Stream dying, Gibby. I'm so excited about that. Is it night? Hold on. Is it nighttime? Or am I just, it's just dark because I'm low? Yeah, it's not night yet, the music is playing. All this ore and I have to dig for it. Actually, a ton of ore, goodness. What if ore is maybe more likely to spawn? I feel like I always see ore here. These guys dropped the batteries for the battery gun. Can we get damage? Permanent weapon damage. I'm very happy I can afford this. A lot of drop frames. I can see that. The first two knights are so easy compared to the rest. You don't need that much defense at all. Like, I'm honestly just using the bulk first to get them out of my inventory. Not very effective anywhere else. For the fiber, so I need more of that. Oops, I just totally missed. Well, there's another one. So many lives for free. Well, not for free. I have to kill these, but. Oh, and the shop is a bad place to set up shop. The recoil of the weapon makes it hard to shoot upwards. And then, like, and jump upwards at the same time. Also, yeah, this weapon is still not really doing great. So many reload cells. If I get that upgrade where reload cells gives max energy, then that's like 80 energy free. How much do I have now? That's a like pretty big chunk. Since they work on the percentage of your, they give you like 65%, I think. Moonglow. I think I remember using that and it like was underwhelming. Slows nearby creatures. Wow. I'm good. I probably should have rerolled and looked for a weapon or something. So I kind of want that needle thing. Ah, this is so cheap. Kind of running low on fiber, so... Oh, there's still... These turrets are still here, of course. Oh, and they're all about to be destroyed. Is that the smart gun? I don't want to just use that again though. What is that? Oh, that's probably us, an ally. There's kind of a guy in the way though. I love the burst damage that you can get with the consumables. It's like, yeah, this guy with like 100 health, or that's a low number, like 1,000 health. You can kill him instantly if you really need to. It's just gonna cost you all of your consumables. And that's why you pick them up. That's their purpose. I could pick up the smart gun. I mean, I just don't want to repeat the same run that I did last time. The needle weapon was fun. Can I get one of those again? It'd actually be necessary for me to explore the mess area, wherever that place is called. I don't have names for anything. Nuke. What if I just nuke the nest? It's cheap. For a whole nuke, that's a bargain. Oh yeah, some kind of melee weapon? That makes sense. The enemies die really quickly. So really just getting them out of the way really quick is the best way to deal with them. We're here. Bottom. I guess it's not really the bottom anymore because there's more areas below this. I don't have room for recycle turrets. I feel like these, I'm not gonna, like, what does this look like? Wow, that's cool. I'm sure that's actually pretty good for some defense sections. Am I just picking up the smart gun just so I can explore the area? I think I am. I'll try to find a new weapon to replace this. But I think this will be effective. Midnight already. Goodbye. Wait, does midnight affect this area? Okay. Oh, that does use a lot of energy. Are these guys not dangerous? They're being targeted. Not finding as many upgrades as I would like. That hurt just to attach to the walls. Okay, I'm not finding as many upgrades as I am last time. Okay, I have to leave the way I came in. Something I wouldn't have to do that, and that there would be an exit further down. Okay, this is definitely. Oh, there's one right here. No nuke. I don't know what the nuke does. I don't know when to use it though. Up strength, I guess. I'll have an easier time getting out of here with that. Yeah. I'm using all my reserve energy here. Yeah, I think I'd prefer if that area was like, if it also had an exit. I guess it's supposed to be difficult. You're supposed to have a hard time to get those upgrades out of there. Does it make sense though that it's like more of a like this kind of shape where it like enters from the top and it goes down? Like maybe that's what I was expecting when I was exploring it last time. Like oh, if I just keep going, oh great. If I just keep going, I'll eventually make it out of here. But I guess that's not the case. I do need some shirts. That guy is being threatening. Damn. Also, how much? I do have quite. I used up most of the reserves though, so it's not actually benefiting that much. don't know if I'll get more of them. I think I might buy more if I get more. So it's also kind of a just general upgrade. Yeah, I want to pay attention to that next time. When I sell a lot of stuff. Like if I sold these bullet rocks, they're not worth that much. I had like a huge stack of them. Whoops, I just used that on accident. Okay, stop shooting everything that I see. Actually conserve my energy a little bit. There's no time limit here. I can wait for energy to recharge. Oh, we got a chest hiding there. Whoops. This is a very satisfying weapon to use. I love the way the projectiles kind of linger, and then they home in. Whenever these guys show up, I'm reminded of that one version of the game where this enemy was like 10 times more common and it was actually just kind of a miserable experience. I think that was the worst. Okay, but the more they show up, the more I'm like, well, not only did they show up more often, but they were more aggressive. They moved a lot faster. They're pretty easy to outrun now, so it's not horrible if much of them show up. It's like, well, I guess I gotta just leave this area. 2-minute long track. That's like a sound effect. Like if you can maintain the jetpack for 2 minutes continuously, you get to hear the whole thing. What if I use the nuke on you? I was like, oh, that's what it does, and then it did that. I like the lag. You know, it's a good explosion if it lags the game like that. I don't know what I would actually want to use that on. Like any wave of enemies would just, more enemies would just come to replace it. Yeah. What was that? Who was that just left? Was it just one of you? Great. I actually have a lot of turrets, surprisingly. Just kind of getting them naturally. I do have to say, I feel like this weapon... I don't know if this weapon is overpowered, because I guess I haven't really tried all the weapons since the update. Maybe more of them have been changed, I think. Yeah, 8 walls. Which is actually like 20 walls now, but they work differently. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this weapon, just because it's homing, it's like way more effective. Because there's so much, like, any of the wave of enemies where it's like you're being surrounded from all sides by like a huge swarm. Just the fact that this can home in and like kind of cover you. Like if I do this, I'm totally safe. As long as I'm not like running into enemies directly, and also as long as they don't have too much health. Obviously, like if a really strong enemy shows up, or projectiles too. But just being able to, like with the battery gun, I have to like, I can't just shoot like around me randomly like that. I have to like aim, and like this is only to cover a tiny little bit of slice of the enemies at a time. But this is like, I'm completely safe if I do this. It's like weapons that have like huge coverage like that are kind of necessary if they're gonna stand alone or compare against turrets. Because turrets, obviously, if you surround yourself with turrets, then it's the same kind of safety. And that's what the consumables do too, right, with the summons that last forever. Surround yourself in drones and such. So like any viable weapon has to be like this in some way. Or it should be really, really high single target damage, such that if you already have a swarm of turrets or drones, then you use the gun that you have to take out like the like strong enemies, you know. But obviously a weapon like that is useless on its own. You're just gonna get overwhelmed. That sounds like a fun build. I don't know if there's a good weapon for that. Maybe like the shotgun. That'd be a fun build. Like really like strong AoE damage with your like turrets or drones, and then you have like one like sniper rifle to like take out the strong enemies. That's like a pretty good synergy between like different classes. I don't know if there is such a weapon though. There's also not many like strong enemies like that. Like the birds, obviously, in this next area that I'm almost at. Obviously, you want to like take care of the birds. I guess it's like consumable weapons, yeah. You have a bunch of consumables stockpiled, then you just spam them, and that's your sniper rifle, effectively. So, I don't really know how to use these walls very well. Look how nothing is moving. The game didn't freeze. It just nothing moves down here. Just pretend that the stream crashes or something, and just. Me when no triangles. Sorry, this is a very bad design. Whoops. I always end up doing that thing where I build like a big rectangle and then it collapses in on itself. I'm like, wow, I do not support this structure at all. Some orbs of death. Kind of intrigued by the idea. Why not? Any orbs? Perhaps? I'm not seeing anything. Did I just downgrade my my turrets? They don't do anything. That weighted down a bit more than I expected. Can't shoot through walls, but there's nothing in the way. Thinking like maybe it only targets stronger enemies, but oh, there it goes. I guess something was in the way. Now this stuff is in the way. But only that one is shooting still. And it stopped shooting again. Okay. Well, I don't know. Oh, that's crazy burst damage. So I'm slowly sliding down. They're bugs? That's great. Well, I don't know how to fix that. I accidentally used all my turrets. I just realized. Maybe I should have kept some of those. I think the flamethrowers were plenty. This is all unnecessary. And these turrets didn't even do anything. Whoops. Oh, we're safe. We're chilling. I'm very excited for the possibility. Well, actually, I guess, well, they're called chapters in this game, yeah? We're in chapter 2 now. And chapter 3 is yet to release. I'm excited by the possibility of some sort of late game stuff that requires early game preparation. Because, like, obviously you get stronger the more time you spend exploring. Like, look how many resources I have. Yeah, chapter 2. Like, what if I needed to go and do something deliberately to, like, unlock something else later? Because it's actually pretty easy, as I've learned from the speedrun. It's pretty easy to skip a lot of content. You can kind of just run past a lot of stuff. Like most chapter 2, you can just fall straight through, except for the beginning part, the fungal area. Which now that the fungal like barrier thing is like harder to get past, like that looks really annoying. Energizer. Okay, I just want to wait for my energy to come back. I mean, you can't move. I mean, can you? You can't move purifiers. So that's not the way that you're intended to get past the barrier. I guess just do the thing with the purifiers, even though it's kind of awkward. I'm trying to think about how long I want to stay in this area. I have a lot of health. 9 lives is pretty good. This will give me an extra one. What do I want here? Like, let's assume we're not going to use turrets, so I don't need to collect any turrets. I want resources, generic resources, to get a higher damage bonus, I guess, by the end of this. A better weapon. I'm looking for a weapon that's, like, functional. Oh, 11, yep. I could go to the area on the right, find even more health over there. I think we're pretty set on in terms of staying alive. I'm kind of struggling with charge speed. I can't fire my weapon continuously yet, so... Although getting a bunch of essence in the next area kind of helps with that. Sure. Try to be very careful here. Oh, you can get the turret to shoot you. Yeah, what happens? It does in fact blow up. Like, do I want to collect more resources than this? Because I already have a lot. I could just leave. Okay. Yeah, there is no timer now for that. I'm gonna try a little strategy. Oh, it's called moving. I was close. Oh, come on, you shot through the wall. I guess I can do that too. Well, I guess that worked. I didn't need to place down any turrets. Venom rifle. Oh, that's just the same weapon as the other one. I think it's a little bit disappointing that these weapons are mostly just upgraded versions of the old weapons. They do a lot more damage. I don't think so. Because I have 200, yeah, this is the same damage as the other weapon. Just shoots faster. I guess it's not awful, but like I'd much rather having a really powerful homing weapon like this, yeah? Oh, here's the blunderbuss. That thing just costs so much energy, you can use it like for 2 seconds. Wow, okay, I just noticed the fire rate change already. Gun turret on its side. No, I don't want any of those. Can I get up there, please? But these things give me something, yeah. Max energy by a tiny little bit. We can try collecting some of these. It's a little bit hard when the fungus is spreading. Oh, what? Wait, what even hit me? Hello? I was not paying attention. Oh, I just used reserve energy. I should not have. Once again, more fire rate means more energy. Like, this gives me less than if I just spend, well, it's efficient if I buy a lot of the upgrade because it gets more expensive over time. Although maybe I want to prioritize like energy regen or something. I gotta be careful though. If I collect too many items, then the next wave will show up. I'll have to use all those items. Yeah, that's the warning. I feel like it's leaving. I feel like it might be already too late. I don't know how this timer thing works. I'd love to collect this ore, but I can't. Because there's no warning for when the next wave shows up. Okay. There's risks to moving quickly. Oh, I should have picked, well, I should have picked up one more flame turret for my little strategy that I like doing. Do fungus turrets work? No. I'm pretty sure purifiers. Oh, I don't have the purifier. Where'd it go? Not the purifier, the fungal cleanser or whatever. I thought I got one. Because my inventory was full? Oh, right, I remember what happened. Do normal turrets work? Is there really no, like, other option? Like, okay, I'll put down a purifier. Alright, this purifier clears out this area. I can't move it, so I... Okay, that's, I can't go up there. Because I'll just be real careful. Yeah, I can't get past that. Okay, I'm not a fan of this change. I don't really know how I'm supposed to get past this area. And if I don't have a purifier or a fungal cleanser by the time I get here, then I have to backtrack, and that just is unpleasant. Like, oh, I don't have the one item that I need to progress. I guess that sucks for me. Wait, come back. Wait, I can fight back. I just realized I have a really strong weapon. Well, I'm pretty sure they don't drop many items this far down. I don't know. They don't want you to farm here. Well, maybe they last longer, but they don't dig further. Whoops. So I have 10 lives. Do I need the energy shield? I don't think so. I'm literally gonna spend all of it on this. And I have extra fiber left over. Fiber is not useful at all in the next area. So let's gamble. Quills. Okay, so I'm regretting this already. Some ore. So I could buy another 40% damage. And I will. I could have just converted my ore directly, or my fiber directly into ore, and that probably would have been better, but whatever. Building a ship will be pivotal. Let's. So these, can I use this weapon effectively? Why is it bouncing off them? Is their collision larger than their hitbox? It's kind of funny if that's the case. So okay, now I need more ore to buy essence. So let's just assume for a second that the Venom Rifle is the better weapon because I found in a later part of the game. Is that a fair assumption to make? I don't really know. I'm not sure if that's the way this game wants to act. Because like the gun turrets that you get at the start of the game, those are still just as effective no matter where you are. Good for the recoil. Okay, so obviously it's a stronger weapon that shoots faster. But that doesn't really feel like a huge upgrade, yeah? Oh wow, that really builds up. If it just shoots faster, then I'm just using up more energy and I'm gonna run out sooner. So you really want more energy efficient weapons. Or I guess like if as your energy recharge increases, you want to be able to spend that energy faster to be able to quickly convert your energy into damage. So I guess it makes sense. This weapon is shooting the ore away. Really boosts the suit of this. I guess the real comparison is the fact that I'm using this weapon, which is... it's actually not very energy efficient either. But it's way more accurate. And accuracy when dealing with large forms of enemies is really nice, because then you'll never miss that one enemy that sneaks past your defense and kills you. Hi. Hit this enemy again. Actually, I do recognize the strength of this weapon now. If you shoot it slowly, then the projectile will linger for longer and deal damage over time. Okay, they're not very good against those because the bug. Oh no, is this where I started? Yeah, we're just back here. Oh. I guess the problem with this weapon is that it can't hurt those guys. Which I think is just more of like an oversight. Oops. Oh, yep, I don't get any of that ore. Okay. Oh yeah, I forget that you can just find essence just, like, on the ground. I guess you just remember that when they're focusing on ore, they aren't dangerous. So I can't just rush in and try to grab some. I'm not getting any of that. Okay, this is the real source of ore, though. Bit low on energy, despite my attempts to increase energy recharge. Whoops, I just fumbled. I think I was trying to jump, and the recoil is making me not touch the ground. Just use the better weapon. So I have the popcorn. It's so hard to collect this. Okay, so we have 1 billion ore now. I think I don't know. I guess I can't say this. I haven't tried every single weapon out, so I don't know which ones are like, if any of them have been buffed significantly. That would change my mind. Maybe I'm just overall a little bit underwhelmed by the weapon variety in this game. I wanted to do a second run to experiment with more weapons, and instead I'm just using the same weapon that I used throughout last run. Not so much variety, you know. Is that my fault? Like I should have picked another weapon to use, but I look at one, I'm like, I don't want to use that weapon. And then I run out of options just like immediately. And like in the later parts of the game, I guess it's not too much later. When I get to the bottom of this area, I can pick between a few weapons. It seems like the Rift gun is the only one that seems practical at all because it's homing. Maybe that's just a requirement. A weapon should either be homing or like have insane damage. Otherwise, like it's just not valuable at all. And like early on, you can kind of get away with saying like, well, being able to damage enemies at all is like valuable in the early game. It's like having, oh, I'm back here again. Just having a weapon in the early game is enough. So, okay, the early game weapons can suck. But that's like, let's say I want to build around damage. Or weapon damage, specifically. And I don't want to build a massive ship to protect myself or like surround myself in 1 billion minions. So far, this is the one weapon that seems consistent enough to pull that off. Maybe the needle gun too, but that's so rare I never see it. I've not found it at all in this run, even though I wanted to use, that was the weapon that I wanted to use. It would actually be really fun if there were a lot of weapons that were rare, but like could carry a run, you know? Maybe not carry a run, but like if you built in towards using that weapon, it would be enough to win. So the moment I find this gun, smart gun, I know I can win this run because if I max out my weapon damage, I will just destroy everything. Oh, I've angered the beast. And it'd be cool if I could see like any other weapon in the game. You'd be like, oh, I'm building my run around that. You know. Like I don't need the Rift gun. This is already enough. Weapon is dysfunctional enough. I guess I'll just use it for variety's sake. I also want to see if I can still do this. Oh, that was fixed. You can't just go out of bounds anymore. I have a feeling my speedruns have influenced this game. At least a little bit. Considering that some of the strategies that I used in the speedrun are no longer functional. Like, do these crystal balls still propel you like crazy? Okay, so this is probably still viable in the speedrun. I don't have nearly as much essence this run. That's why I have so much ore. And if I want to use the Rift gun, No, this is the wrong weapon. Let me try shooting these at a pace such that I can follow them. So like, oh, I'm already doing a bad job. It's just not as reliable. It's not hitting enemies that are attacking me directly. I don't have enough energy because this thing costs so much energy. Oh, a weapon upgrade. Whoops, I didn't mean to fall down there. I wanted to compare against the other weapon, but that one was way better when I used it last run. With similar levels of weapon damage. It's cool that you can do a run with weapons only and no shipbuilding or minions. I feel like it's gonna be involve that weapon every single time. It just seems the most effective. That's a little bit crazy. I remember I had like 11 health or something crazy like that. 11 health. Well, health like let me survive, obviously, but with like 500% weapon damage, like saving all of my resources just to buff my weapon damage, and using the Rift Gun, which is the like final and like I think it's supposed to be like the strongest weapon in the game, or you would think. You would think that the weapon that you get at the very end that costs 30 ore would be the strongest weapon, yet I still took damage a whole lot, whereas using the Smart Gun kept me almost completely safe last run. And the Smart Gun is from the very first area in the game. Does that mean that the Smart Gun should be nerfed, or maybe this other weapon should be better? Or maybe you shouldn't have such easy access to 1 billion damage upgrades? I don't know. I don't really know. What I do know is with shipbuilding, you can do the same thing with turret damage. You can buff your turret damage to 1 billion and make an unstoppable flying fortress. So that's the alternative. The weapons should be pretty strong, yeah? If you want a single weapon and a bunch of energy regen upgrades to compare against a whole like bunch of turrets, it needs to be that strong. And you just like think about the fact that like if you have like 20 turrets surrounding you, you can attack like 20 targets at the same time. Your damage is spread out all around you, so you're kind of safe in this little bubble. With weapons, other than the Smart Gun, you're only safe against the direction that you're shooting in. And in order to do that for some of the more energy-intensive weapons, I need to be shooting constantly. And I just wasn't able to support that with the upgrades that I got in that run. Maybe with 1 billion more essence, and focusing more on energy upgrades when I got the chance. I guess, like, what is the point of fire rates if you don't have the energy to support it? So maybe energy is more valuable. Anyway, I'm being kind of negative right now. I do enjoy this game. I think that with this playstyle that I prefer. Maybe I'm thinking about, like, imagine that I'm playing, like, Terraria. And if I was playing Terraria, you do always just rely on a single weapon that you're carrying around. You don't build turrets or traps or minions unless you're a summoner class. So my playstyle is usually just to use one strong weapon, and if you're fighting like an event with a lot of enemies, then you use a powerful AoE weapon, like a flamethrower or a homing magic weapon or a sword that like covers a huge area around you, you know? You use those kinds of weapons if you're dealing with a huge horde of enemies. And you use a different weapon to deal with like single targets. Actually, if I wanted to, if there were like, there's not really bosses in this game. There's a handful of like really strong, dangerous enemies. I think always like consumable weapons are the strongest weapon against them. Just like throw like 20 quills and like any enemies in the game dies. Throw a nuke at them. But like I feel like with the weapons that are in the game, I don't have many options when it comes to taking care of like specific situations. Smart gun is really strong against big groups of enemies, and it's really strong against single enemies too. So why not just use the smart gun all the time? You know? I don't think I've seen a weapon that's like, oh, this is like really good against a big group of enemies. Like maybe the laser gun or the laser machine gun or the venom rifle or whatever. Those are like kind of effective, but like they have blind spots. Like you randomly miss some enemy that can charge directly at your face and damage you. Maybe the melee weapons, maybe I should like use the energy sword, but like that's also in the early game. I guess maybe I'm a little bit surprised that the early game weapons are also the strongest. In my experience. That you can just, if you just buff your damage to 500%, then any weapon in the game is good. You don't need to get like upgrades. I'm thinking this is Terraria where I can go down, grab a strong weapon from the bottom of the world and be like, oh, this is gonna carry me now. This is my new strongest weapon. Actually, no, just use the smart gun for the whole thing. The new area, is it on the map? Let me check that. No, so there's an area right here. You don't have access to it until you get to a certain point. I forget where that is. Maybe just chapter 2. This area is pretty cool, but also it's like smart gun and the needle gun or whatever it's called. Those seems like the only viable way to explore that area. Or drones. Turrets, like good luck if you have turrets. You're not making it through there, unless turrets let you dig through the walls, maybe. But yeah, that's a pretty cool place. It's like super dangerous and has really good music and it has a unique design and it gives you upgrades. Some turret, yeah, I don't really find myself using like oh, they're not on tier because I never used them. I never unlocked the any of the like bulb turret upgrades. They just seem like really strange and unusable. This seems like the best turret by far because it just shoots enemies that are near you. Maybe the drone type turrets are good. This one seemed pretty cool if it actually worked. I guess like most of these are viable weapons because I actually crafted them. All the ones that I just like, what? That doesn't seem useful at all, so I didn't craft them, so they're not here. Anyway, I should probably end the stream. Also, like the fungal, let me point out on the map. This area right here, I don't know what you're supposed to do. If you don't have a purifier, you just take damage. Or you just can't get past it. Not a purifier, a cleanser. I had a strategy of attaching cleanser to a flame turret. This turret. This one digs away the terrain. The cleanser destroys the fungus. And that just seems like the option. Like you just need those to get past this. I don't really know. I don't really see any alternative. Because the purifiers don't work. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.